Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching the pilot of Batwoman, the latest show to join the Arrowverse, and I'm actually really excited about this. I really enjoyed the sort of glimpse we got, the taster we got in the crossover last year, and I'm really excited to get to know more about these characters and this world and how it's all going to happen and how it will fit in with my previous knowledge of Gotham and the Batman universe, which I don't know anything about Batwoman. Just a quick disclaimer before I start that with the Arrowverse shows, because there are so many of them, I have in the past when I've tried to react to all of them, I found it very kind of overwhelming, or it sapped my enjoyment of the Arrowverse as a whole. And I actually last year ended up stopping watching it for a couple of months, and then when the seasons had finished I just binged them, and that helped me get back some of my love for it, which is good. But my promise this year is that I'm going to react to at least every premiere, every mid-season finale, every mid-season premiere, every finale, every crossover. Like, I'm going to react to the Crisis, I'm going to react to all the beginnings and endings and middles, and that is something that I'm going to make a commitment to do. All of them apart from Legends of Tomorrow, which I have stopped watching. But I love the Arrowverse a lot and I enjoy watching it, just sometimes reacting to it when I'm reacting to other shows as well, it gets a bit much. And I'll try and remember to have a little disclaimer before all of the Arrowverse shows that I'm going to watch. And you know, there will probably, most likely, be more. I might react to every episode of every season, who knows, it just depends on how the seasons go, how much I enjoy them. And you know, I'm going to try and react to as many episodes as I can, but I'm also not going to hold myself to it just because it gets very overwhelming. So yeah, that's my little promise, and I'm very excited to watch this show, so yeah, let's go.
Isn't the story I expected to be telling.
What story did you expect to tell them?
They seem...
Ooh. Hello. Good to see you again. Can't wait to get to know you. Well, that's just rude. This is going to be a real shame when Batwoman dies in the opening of the first episode. But no, this is actually really cool. I'm just being silly. This is a really cool way to meet her, to kind of see like how much she's capable of and how strong she is from the get-go. Always love flashbacks. Oh dear. Maybe we don't always love flashbacks. Saved by Batman. Oh, did he only save her?
Batman, where are you going? Wait!
Did Batman leave them? Batman could have stayed to help them get out, rather than just securing the car. That was just training or test of some kind.
Batman mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah.
Divided the city. Thought he abandoned Gotham for the same reason he abandoned my family.
Everything I watch, everyone's down on Batman. I'm excited to see more about this version. Well, they're most excited to see more about this version of Batwoman. Okay, so who's going to die out of this lot, or are these going to be main characters?
Batman, my dad started Crow's security.
Her dad.
My pleasure.
It's not going to go smoothly, is it, guys?
Man gave up on us. It's been 3 years, Gotham.
He could have died, you know. Quite emotional, really, turning it off. Do they turn it on again for her? I wonder. Crime is afoot. Hello. You seem nice. Oh dear. She is outnumbered. Ah. Okay, they were ready for that, but this does not look good for her. For Sophie? Ouch. I think he might be heading back to Gotham.
Parents have been married for over a decade. I know who you are.
Okay.
So she's definitely going back to Gotham. How did it end? I assume it ended given that she's here training in the ice.
I could join the Crows.
Ah. So she was training to get ready to join the Crows.
Let's do the same for her.
Maybe have a little bit of sleep, because otherwise that's really not healthy.
You take after your cousin, your female Bruce Wayne.
Bruce was the one person who was actually there for me after Mom and Beth died.
Did she not know he was Batman?
You're not aware of the Academy's code of conduct.
Oh,
I had
God.
to find her.
I'm really enjoying this so far, that we're really getting a good way, like a quick insight into kind of her skills and her capabilities. So she can start superheroing.
But the person that I needed as a kid can do this.
Is this guy going to be a main character?
See the relation now.
Where does this fit in with the timeline of last year's crossover? Did they really throw her a surprise party while her ex-girlfriend was missing? Or even just a friend was missing?
Then let's make sure we're posting happy photos to our social media accounts.
Why would
Woo!
this party having it?
I can't. I'm staying.
You're wrong.
You know, she doesn't mean that. She just needs to graduate from this school to get the life she wants.
Where'd you get this?
I feel like her father's going to end up being suspicious or something.
His team on the south.
And Kate's already gone. She's not going to get hurt that easily. Well, just look where you're going when the lift opens. Ouch. told her to keep an eye on what was behind her. I mean, I didn't, but...
You poor thing.
Please don't say Sophie's dead.
Haven't figured it out yet. Father doesn't want you, Kate. He shipped you away. And
Rude.
you show up. Sophie is the daughter your father always wanted. Not you.
To be honest, that is just your opinion on the matter, and if that's the case, then it's her father's loss.
I'm Alice. How do you do?
Ouch!
And don't kill me. Little illegal clinic, Gotham University. No, I'm the Meredith Grey of Sherwood Forest. I'm sorry if stealing from my med school makes me a bad person.
I think she thinks it's awesome, to be honest. I'm actually going to look forward to watching them have a relationship that really blossoms and develops.
No matter what I do,
I actually think in this case he just wants you to be safe, because he lost one daughter.
Giving you a second chance.
you were getting rid of me.
Sending her away, yeah.
Look at me. The last 15 years pushing me away.
Kate,
That wasn't a very convincing. Kate.
Someone move that.
how the hell would you know?
Because she was in here all the time. Keep up. Does that open a secret entrance to the Batcave? And he knows about that.
But
So she didn't know he was
I don't want to
Batman.
do that. I mean,
So I have this thing with rolls.
Yep. The Batcave. I'm glad he has actual bats in it.
Bruce Wayne is Batman.
I'm dead.
At least it's his cousin. Yeah, what happened? Why didn't he save them? Were they targeted? Why didn't he just help them get out of the car? Even if he had secured it. Sloppy.
He cared. Hey, he thought he saved your mom and sister too.
Oh, okay, so he then went and helped. Okay, so the reason he didn't get them out of the car was because he thought the car was safe, and then he went and saved the people on the bus.
Yeah, don't push that.
She's gonna push it, you've learnt this by now. If anything, I'd say do push that, and then maybe she wouldn't.
Find your own way.
His coworkers, we really need to go.
People aren't.
I'm really enjoying all the characters in this show.
Literal perfection.
It will be
When it fits her.
when it fits a woman.
I know where they took Sophie.
Let's do this. You're obviously gonna want to make a big show here, so you should have tripled security.
I don't like that building.
You just noticed it now, the building has not moved. Yeah, just infiltrate the group and then...
Sophie.
Or Gotham.
Why are you doing this?
Here comes Kate. Start walking towards the edge of the thing, surely she can. Oh no, actually her feet are tied, maybe she have to hop and that would be safe. I mean, I knew Batwoman is going to have to, you know, build up the same level of fear that Batman had just because she's new, so people will underestimate her, but she could do it. We love you, Kate. Oop. Lucky there was a bed there. I love how you put a mask on and no one recognises you. I mean, it's better than Supergirl and The Flash. Many of them nowadays, but I don't care. Does she escape to be bad another day?
Back, Agent Moore. Say something.
You know it was a woman.
Important, sir.
All right.
I'm fine.
She's in a relationship.
Knowingly overprotective husband.
Husband, wow.
Yeah. Congratulations.
I don't want to lose you too.
It's still her choice to make, but
Look, this
It's
is
not
all
'cause he
my
doesn't
way
love
of
her.
saying that you're in.
I think she's got another plan now. I bet leave too.
Place I fit.
But you can
And I
make this
think
your
I
place.
finally found- see the freedom to be myself, to play by my own rules.
Yep.
You're going to come home one day, Bruce.
This is a letter to Bruce, I love it.
You read my story, because it's only just begun. Miss you.
For your sister's body.
Why didn't he find her?
Is she not dead? Because that would be a twist. Is it Alice, her sister? Whoa. That is a twist.
Rule Gotham.
What happened to her in all these years? I mean, that explains how she acted with her, and it definitely explains her trying to turn her against their father. Whoa. Okay, so that was a really, really good pilot. It was really strong. I think it was brilliant at really introducing us to these characters. I love Kate. I mean, I adore her. She's amazing. I really enjoyed Maria, what, her sister, Marie? What was her name? I will pick up on the names the more I watch of this, and I'm actually really looking forward to next week's, and I'm definitely going to aim to react to it, if nothing goes wrong in my life. But yeah, I love Marie. I loved the guy that worked with Bruce and is now working with Kate. I didn't pick up on his name, but I will. I don't love her father. I don't necessarily trust her father, that he's not got personal aims over like the greater good aims. Definitely stepmom as well, but I think I do believe that her father loves her. And I like Sophie a lot, and I'm quite sad that she has a husband. I mean, hopefully her husband's going to turn out to be evil or die, and then, you know, that ship has a future. But to be honest, I'm sure they're going to introduce Kate, another love interest that I will probably fall for. I mean, you never can just jump on the first ship you see, necessarily. But at the very least, I really like it if Kate and Sophie could kind of get to a good place together, and I really want Kate's relationship with her sister, her stepsister, to become something that I think they've probably got a lot more in common than Kate would have previously thought, and I think she's a lot less like her mother than you might think at first glance, and I'm really looking forward to that. And then yeah, the whole concept of it, I think I'd always assumed that she'd always known somehow that Bruce was Batman, and then it occurred to me in the episode that of course she had no idea, no one knew, and I liked that she found out and that she wasn't horrified. I mean, she was a little bit like, oh my god, he didn't save me, but then getting to see that proof that Batman, he thought he'd done it, you know, he didn't think that, oh, I'm not bothered by them. He genuinely thought he'd been able to save them, and then he went and saved other lives, and they died. But yeah, I think that is powerful, and I'm really intrigued about what made Bruce leave. I wonder, are we ever going to see Bruce in this? I mean, we don't need to see Bruce Wayne, but in the same way that we have seen Clark Kent in like season 2 onwards of Supergirl, I would quite like at some point to meet this version of Bruce Wayne. I mean, I know in Titans we just heard about him for a whole season, and then he was introduced, and we got to know him a little bit in season 2, and I'm assuming that's going to carry on. So I think I would quite like that, just kind of get a feel for him, just because he's such an iconic character, and especially the impact he's had on this show and on these characters and on Kate. You know, I don't want him to, he'd never come in and dominate the show by any means, but a little visit would be nice, or even a flashback. But yeah, kind of what is it that's triggered him to leave and be on for 3 years? Yeah, I mean, that could be anything, and you know, these crows have taken over. Somehow did her father and stepmother figure out he was Batman and then like tell him to leave, you know, I mean, I don't know, just leave, you know, like, I don't know, threaten to expose him off, and I mean, who knows what happened, and who knows all the ins and outs of what's going to be going on. And Alice being Beth is, that was a really good twist. I did not see it coming until the end. I thought it was a bit weird when she was like touching her face. I just thought she fancied her, but obviously that was just like my sister. So yeah, that is huge, and like the ramifications that's going to have on the rest of the season are huge. I mean, yeah, like the next time they fight, that's her sister, and I think you'd have that instinctive desire to protect her and keep her safe, but at the same time she's like a psychopathic villain. So what has been happening to her throughout the show, how is that going to affect things moving forward the next time they fight? Is she gonna, I mean, like, I guess Kate will go for like restrain rather than kill, and Alice seems to want to get Kate on her side to rule Gotham together. So that's why she was saying all that stuff about how he'll never love you, the daughter he really wants is Sophie. That kind of explains some of Alice's things, and like, I do think that I believe their dad in his decision that trying to influence Kate's life so that she's never in danger probably does come from a very real, very selfish place of he lost his first wife, he lost his other daughter, you know, he can't bear the thought of losing her too. Now that is selfish, it's wrong, it's Kate's decision. If Kate wants to join the army, although, you know, the homophobic army, let's leave that out, but if Kate wants to do that, if Kate wanted to join the Crows, if Kate wanted to make a difference in her city, it's her choice to do that. And he did kind of come around to that, but she had her own plan, and I can't wait to see her grow as Batwoman. And yeah, so I really did enjoy this pilot. It was really strong. I didn't expect it not to be, but I'm really glad it was, if that makes sense. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to next week, so thank you for watching.